I'm Bill North, Executive Director of the Salina Art Center, and our latest exhibition is the XYZs of Post-Digital Gesture, Drawings and Prints by Mike Lyon. Mike Lyon, the artist, will be here on Friday, February 3rd from 6 to 8 for a reception, and he will be giving a gallery talk at 7. Just wanted to introduce you to the work and give you a sense of what this exhibition is all about. When we talk about work being post-digital, what that means is that even though the artist has used digital technologies and processes in the creation of the work, ultimately at the end, the work is created using centuries-old, time-honored methods with prints that involves taking say a wood block and putting ink on it, and then a piece of paper on top and printing it under pressure. Drawings, taking an ink pen and drawing them across the surface of a piece of paper to make the mark. So all of the images in this exhibition were ultimately created that way, but the path from conception to that point definitely involved digital technology. Mike is considered a pioneer of post-digital technology, and this is a very emerging field in the fine art world, and so it's a very new thing. Mike's contribution has been the combination of technology that comes from industrial manufacturing world and combining that with more traditional studio practices. What he does is to work with a CNC machine, which is a computer numerically controlled, is what CNC stands for. And it's a machine that was originally developed for commercial woodworking applications that you could program to, with a CNC router, cut out different pieces out of a large sheet of plywood, for example. The program, the code that the machine is running off of is very simple. It's X equals Y equals Z equals. So it's just basically telling the machine, giving the machine coordinates in 3 dimensions to, in this case, make the marks. So what Mike Lyon has figured out how to do is to convert his photographic work into code that the CNC machine can understand. And then in the case of his drawings, such as the one we're standing before, the machine, instead of having a router bit on it and carving wood, he was able to outfit it with an ink pen and instruct it, and this would have taken tens of millions of lines of code, but instruct it where on the sheet of paper to draw. And the drawings are put down in many different layers. Digital photographs have many layers, so he separated out all of those layers based on luminosity, and then figured out a way to create the code to tell the machine where it needs to draw. So a drawing like this would have taken 2 or 3 weeks of continuous operation of the machine to complete. These works are not, this is not a simple sort of conversion of a digital file to something else. It's much more than that. Mike had to create his own vocabulary of mark making, and when you really get up close and look at these things, you can see that. So the whole point of the exhibition is that even though there's a fair bit of industrial technology and digital technology used in the process, in the end, these works are created in what we would consider analog means. In the case of this, it's an ink pen on a piece of paper, and they are really an expression of Mike Lyon's personal vision and gesture. So what this exhibition argues is that just because an artist is using digital technologies in this way, that doesn't, it's not done at the expense of the artist's vision and the artist's hand. So even though Mike Lyon's hand was not holding the pen as the drawing was being created, his hand and mind is very much evident in the work. So that seems like a good place to stop.